very grateful to you. This is all. This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the... Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for... It's a tricky business. I have a request. I have a request. I have a request. Thank you very much.
The Emperor was wounded at Gronder Field. What do you think is going on in the Empire now? The Leicester Alliance has really suffered a blow as well. Who knows what will become of them? From now on, we have to pay close attention to how the rest of Fodlan is doing.
Yeah, that's true.
This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain. Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
Okay.
Right. Edelgard, Claude, His Highness, all the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
I'm surprised Claude decided to attack us, because you would think that he would want to ally with us.
The battle at Gronder Field was gruesome, wasn't it? But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away, to close our eyes to the horrors of war. As survivors, we must ensure that all these lives were not lost in vain. We must see the tragic foundations upon which we'll build our future. May an age of peace rise from the ashes, so that all this sacrifice means something.
And, you know, on the next playthrough, recruit as many people as I can so I don't have to feel bad about killing them. Oh, did I say that out loud? I mean, something, goddess,
Really?
works in mysterious ways, something.
What of this? There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research. The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Oh well. There's a lot of things I didn't imagine doing, but here we are.
Professor, if we're headed to the kingdom capital, that means we're further away from rescuing Lady Rhea. But it can't be helped, can it? Perhaps some people will question this decision, but I trust your judgment. Lady Rhea would want us to help in Ferdiad. She'd scold us if we rescued her and left innocent people suffering.
Yep. She would. Whoop, wrong way.
It seems we are headed for the kingdom capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri. It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea. Besides, saving the people of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
I'm just wondering, did Rhea put me in charge of the Church of Seros? If so, I've been doing a pretty hands-off job.
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive. Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh? If only I had my infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
I never used to care whether I lived or died. But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
There you go. And of course, Felix has to be at the other friggin' end of this place.
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death. Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice. Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
Your secret's safe with me, dude.
Verdiad, huh? I've always wanted to go there. But I'd rather be visiting for fun and during a warmer season. And going into battle? Not exactly an appealing prospect. Hey, I'm just teasing. I'll do what I can to help. I'm just so relieved that Dimitri is his old self again.
Alright.
A class reunion on the battlefield? That's bleak. That must have been so hard on everyone. You gotta keep looking after them all. I mean, they still look to you for guidance, you know? Hey, how about a favor? Welcome! Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Appreciate it. A class reunion. You gotta keep.
Hey.
If you manage to take back Ferdiad, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business. Taxes in the Fargus Dukedom are ridiculously high. Makes it hard to even think about trading. That Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway? From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth.
But if they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
It really does. I mean, if you think about it.
What do you require? Farewell.
If you really think about it, if you conquer a territory and then you bleed them for all they're worth, then what was the point? Oh, hey. Oh, Gilbert! Found your flowers, just by accident.
I think.
This month, we will leave the is a tricky business. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Training Way, Chamomile, and the Dusker Cavalry. Hey.
The Emperor, the Lesser alive from now on. Wow, for me?
Alright. And... yeah, we'll go to the cathedral for now. Always something to do. Always the bro. Alright,
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
yeah, that's generally not how that works, but...
Need something?
let's see here.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon. Yes.
So many people died in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
Hey, buddy.
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
Hey, buddy. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Hey, why do we still have the option for lost items if it's abandoned after the first half of the game?
Huh?
Well...
Anyway, I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad. Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine. You're right. It's an important battle, so let's make sure we're ready for anything.
And Cloak is whining at the door.
Professor, I really caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry, truly. I am also eternally grateful to you. Now, it's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
Sure. But if you become a bloodthirsty psychopath, I will cut you down.
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate. What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him. So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad. He has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
Well, can't really fault you on that one.
Dimitri's completely changed. Or maybe I should say he's finally back to normal. Either way, I'm glad he's come around to the idea of retaking Ferdiad. With our current troops, there's no way we could handle the Imperial capital. We wouldn't even get past Fort Mercius.
How is this?
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends.
Oh, shit.
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
Good. So where's Ingrid? Figures.
What? I can still hardly believe we managed to win against numbers like that. Oh, unless the real me is lying dead in Gronder and this is all just a happy dream.
No. This is not a happy dream. You are here. Ingrid, where the hell are you, girl?
A moment, please.
No thanks, I'm looking for cute girls.
We buried Lord Rodrigue's body ourselves. There wasn't time to do things properly. It pains me that I was unable to take him home to his territory. Once this war is over, I'd like to hold a proper funeral for him. For now, we need to focus on taking back Ferdiad. All will be well eventually. I know we can win. We buried Lord there. Once this war, for now, all will be...
Yep. Yep. Oh. Oh. Of course, Bernadette is back in her dorm.
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon. And now we're headed to the kingdom? That sounds hard. Oh, really hard, don't you think? Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask? Thank you. Thank you.
There, just give her some blue cheese. Oops. You like sunflowers?
Thank you.
I've got an overabundance of them. Alright. Oh.
I'm relieved
the prince seems to have finally come to his senses. Though it's a real shame that Lord Rodrigue passed away. It really is. But now, I think we're starting to see a sliver of hope for the future of Fodlan.
Good. Alright,
That's right. Can you believe it, Professor? Dimitri actually apologized to me. Remember that awful business between him and my Uncle Randolph? He just came by and said he was sorry for all that. That was behind us as far as I was concerned. But even so, it seems like he's changed for the better.
Okay. Now then. Of course the scaffolding would be in the way. Wait, what? Oh, derp.
Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see. But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see. I suppose I could see a whole horde of enemies coming and run away. That's kind of useful at least. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
Alright, okay. Oh, everybody's gathered here.
I agree that we should head for Ferdiad, but let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea. The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital. The kingdom capital. It's been way too long since I was there last. Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
Uh-huh.
Please don't tease me like that. It's just, when I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy. The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire. Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant. But all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Unfortunately, I cannot go until the end of the month.
A few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed. As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease. The late king hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improving the city's infrastructure. In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order. At the same time, the diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous. Tell him to cease this nonsense. Isn't there a saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it? If he's not careful, the goddess will send her saints to smite him. Not that I believe that. Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, I think I've spoken to everybody. Okay. First off to the training grounds. Do get in there. Holy Jesus, this is one-sided. Okay.
Had to be done.
Jesus. Okay. I guess you gotta give them a fighting chance when they're using the normal axes.
More proof of my loyalty.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Fire practice. Dimitri and Annette.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy after all.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Oops, nope. Hanneman.
What of this? There's a school of study. I never imagined.
Okay.
Professor, if we're thought it can't be, perhaps Lady Rhea would.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I mean, swordsmanship was always your strong point, so... Sedith! We need some more advanced drills here.
It seems it may be a... Besides...
There is still more to learn.
Oh. Looks like I have a support coming up. Alright, right, Anna.
No sale. A class you got it.
Oh.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Ferdiad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence. I'd like to visit that place at least once before I die, but I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated. Ah, well, I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
Oh, that's good. Nice that you have plans. Alright, so who do I have my next support with? Come here.
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet? Ugh, never mind. I know what you'd say. In a sense, someone who's long since passed. Another mercenary I fought alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately. To be honest, I blame you.
Well, shit.
I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him. You give off a similar air. It's uncanny. You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan. I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past. That's fair. It's not your fault. It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that. There are more relevant topics to discuss. Good question. The world is completely open to me. Your next move seems apparent. But who knows where I'll end up. I left Dagda, crossed through Bridget, and came all the way to Fodlan on my own. I think I'll be just fine navigating this world, wherever I decide to go.
Maybe.
Here's my thought.
The fish in this pond get fed every day, so they're swimming all lazy and serene. But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
I mean, yeah. Lysithia.
I'm relieved, but now...
Alright, I need some reason EXP. Cool. Bernie! We need to do some archery drills. Actually, yeah, archery. And...
Standing, how in it is my...
Oh, I have one more thing. Cool. Dorothea.
So many people here. It's almost...
You there!
Still a long way to go. I thought this. Oh. Hey, that was.
Mercedes.
Your praise is appreciated. You're a good professor. I'm getting it. Let's do the. You're a good. That wasn't difficult.
I got it? Aw, thanks, Professor.
Eloise!
I'll make good use of.
All right.
Professor.
Oops. I actually wanted him to change his pursuits.
That wasn't so bad. Now to apply this knowledge. I'm starting to get it. I'm glad I'm getting better.
There is always more to learn.
Technique never betrays.
Excellent. Hmm. All right, no advanced seals. Oh, hey, I can become a mortal servant. All right. Huh. You know what? I'll take the certification exam for Brigand. Why not?
I've set my sights higher.
Oh, right. No advanced seals. Oh. Did I already unlock that for him? No, I did not. Okay.
I passed.
Right, I've already unlocked that one for him. Oh, might as well see if he can... 72% chance, and he failed?
I'll do better next time.
Ugh.
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
Why is it when I have a very low chance of passing, that's when they all pass? Oh, hey. May as well see if Ingrid can do it. Remind.
Next time.
Well, that was a waste of a Master Seal.
Nailed it!
Oh, hey,
I passed! I passed!
you know, they could have done this a lot better, where... Oh, have I unlocked this one yet? Oh, no Master Seals. Right. And I need to get an advanced seal for her. You know, if they really wanted to do the whole, you know, certify for different, for the different classes, they could have just left the seals out of it. You know, like, have them write the certification exam, sure, but instead of, instead of having to use a seal to do the exam, just have them write the exam and then use the seals to change their job class.
All that hard work's paid off.
Yeah, might as well let her become a fighter. Jeez, could you imagine all the grinding that would go into mastering all the classes for everybody? Okay, so we can go mercenary.
I passed.
Yeah, might as well master Myrmidon.
That's a nice result.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some battles off screen. Because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch me grind. So I'll do some battles. I'll do some battles off screen and mostly try to get some cash. Yeah, mostly try to get some cash saved up so I can buy more master seals, upgrade more weapons, and get everybody's weapon ranks up so I can start giving the giving characters their magical weapons, like the magical oriented ones. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.